A captain remembered. Phil Harris, who gained worldwide attention by braving the Bering Sea on the hit show The Deadliest Catch, gets a tribute from his co-stars. Harris died of a stroke last month. He was 53 years old, and he was a top player on that commercial crabbing show.
Our KOIN Local 6 reporter Tim Gordon visited exclusively with some of Harris's fellow fishermen. And Tim, these guys, I guess, describe Phil Harris as the best of the best.
That is exactly right. Phil Harris was a big figure on that Discovery Channel show, but he'd been big time in the world of Alaskan commercial fishing for more than 30 years. Now, we got to talk to the guys who plied the waters with him as they came to Astoria to pay tribute.
When he stopped talking, he was catching.
That's about right.
We didn't hear from him for 2 days. Get the hell out of the way because he was going to deliver.
These captains are praising top crabber Phil Harris. Harris skippered the Cornelia Marie on the Bering Sea during 6 years of the hit show The Deadliest Catch.
You got to be a little bit twisted to do this job. You know, you got to live right on the edge.
Definitely larger than life when it comes to that show. He loved that show. He really did.
Rick Kwasnick of Astoria is skipper of the Maverick, seen in years past on The Deadliest Catch. In its home port now for repairs before returning to Alaskan waters. The two worked together at the Bering Sea for about 20 years.
It's going to take a while for that giant void to fill up, that's for sure. I don't know if I could ever go back and go crabbing the way it was.
This group met in Astoria to make a tribute DVD of Harris for the city's Commercial Fishermen's Festival.
He had a good reputation. People loved him. His personality showed through.
His personality brought him to Portland for a book signing last summer. The show brought him celebrity, but Harris was mortal. He died February 9th after suffering a stroke at the end of January while unloading crab in port.
I found out one thing: I'm not afraid to cry anymore. I don't know if you're going to judge me as less of a man or whatever. Nah.
They thought as tough as Captain Phil Harris was, he'd make it.
You don't get anybody trying to sugarcoat it. You don't get something that they want you to say. You get the real man, and that's why we loved him, and that's why we're going to miss him.
But without Harris, the crabbing and the show will go on.
About another week from now, we're going to fly back up to Alaska. We're going to get on that boat. We're going to catch the last of those crab for Phil, for that crew, and we're going to get the job done. That's what we're going to do. So, and that's the way Phil would want it. Guy never gave up in his life, ever.
And that last man you heard from, Derek Ray, is the new captain of the Cornelia Marie, taking over after Harris had the stroke. Harris will be featured in the first few episodes of the new Deadliest Catch season that starts in April. And if you want more information on that tribute DVD and how to get one, we have a link set up through my story on KOINLocal6.com. Kelly.
Thank you, Tim.